I thought that I would make a video doing some kind of like a little review of this birthday cake. I have a child who has a peanut allergy, and typically I make her a cake every year for her birthday. But this year we both are experiencing some digestive issues ongoing, and very sensitive to sugar right now. So I didn't want to get like a huge or make a huge cake for her and have her be sick. So I found this and I thought that I would share it and talk a little bit about what it tastes like and if it's any good, in case anybody else out there has allergies and wants to try this specific cake. It was in the freezer section at Walmart, and I've never, like I said, I've never had it before. It doesn't look like it's gluten-free, but it is nut-free. It is vegan as well, and the sprinkles are free from any sort of dyes. It's all naturally sourced coloring. And so I am going to try it pretty soon and see if it tastes like a regular cake or, anything like that. There's a lot of sugar in it. So just, in this little tiny thing, for 1/4 of this cake, there's like 60% sugar. So that's quite a bit. I don't know how much we will eat. I'm not really feeling the greatest today, so I probably won't have a whole lot. But yeah, I thought that I would just talk a little bit about it and share it in case anybody else has these kinds of issues and wants to try this. And I thought that I would just show the ingredients for a second here. It says that their bakery does use wheat, eggs, milk, and soy, but it comes from a nut-free bakery. It doesn't look like there's eggs in this particular cake, but there is wheat and the sprinkles. I tried one sprinkle so far and it's very sugary, so hopefully I handle it okay, but you can't have a birthday without cake. So yeah, I will try it and see what it's like. So my review of it so far, I haven't actually tried it yet. I just tried to cut it. I was leaving it at room temperature for about 30 minutes so that it could kind of soften and become easier, but it wasn't, so it's very crumbly. Just pretty much fell apart. But I'm really nervous to eat this because I don't know what it's gonna do or how it's gonna make me feel, but I'm just going to try like a little bit of it just to see what it tastes like, I guess. My daughter says it tastes like a cupcake, so that's good news, I guess. The flavor actually is really good. It tastes like a regular cake. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. The cake portion of it tastes a little bit different than like your typical cake. It is a little bit dry, but it's not, I think that's partially because it's not completely thawed out. It's a little bit thawed out, I guess, but the frosting tastes very birthday cake like. It tastes like your typical regular birthday cake frosting, and the flavor of it and everything like that. The sprinkles are actually really good. I think that they're better than regular sprinkles, like the processed, kind that have the artificial coloring in it. These taste good. Yeah, the cake is the only thing that I'm kind of trying to figure out a little bit. I'll just try a piece of just like cake portion. Maybe it's because there isn't eggs in it that it tastes a little bit, it's denser. I think that that's what I'm trying to get at here. It's denser, and the more that it thaws, the more that it does become more moist, but it is like a dense kind of cake. But I like it. I love sweets and I love like sugary food, so I just try to stay away from them lately because they've been kind of rough on me, but so I'm going to try to eat this as much as I can. I don't have a whole lot on my plate. It just kind of all turned into this crumbled mess kind of, but I'm going to sit down and eat it and see how I do afterwards with it. Hopefully I'm okay. But yeah, I think if I had to rate it like 1 out of 10, I personally would probably give it a 7. Um, I think it's pretty good. I just don't think that it really held up structure wise, to be able to cut it easily. But otherwise, the flavor and all of that is. After I went to go and eat and finished my piece of cake, um, I realized that I should have let it sit a little bit longer than I did, because the more that it came to room temperature, the better that it was. It tastes like it wasn't dry like I initially suspected it was. It was still pretty dense, but it was just like a typical fresh cake would taste. I think because it is frozen, you just have to let it sit for quite a while before it is able to be easy to cut into, and that's probably where I went wrong too with all of that. So um, it was really good. My daughter gave it a 8 out of 10, and so I give it, I think, like a 7. But I think with it sitting out, I would give it an 8 too, an 8 out of 10. So it's a very good birthday cake for anybody that has allergies or dietary restrictions or anything like that. I got it from Walmart, like I said, in the freezer section, and yeah, it's very delicious. So that is my review on that cake.